EGM Network.
Welcome back to Classic Car Radio. Keith McDonald here with Mike Carano, Steve Charbonneau, and Todd Byron. Hey, if you're cruising up I-95 and you like classic cars and you're listening to our show, and then you start to fade away and you start to get that crackle and pop and all that on your 107.9 FM, just switch over to 1370 AM and you can hear it all the way through way past Grant and way down well into Fort Pierce.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. In fact, today, I was listening to it on my way up from Barefoot Bay back up to, and I got AXE all the way to Malabar Road.
Oh, because it was a clear day.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know
It
sometimes
depends on
I
the
can't
day.
even get it at my house.
Yeah. But if you go to AM, it's a stronger signal. It really reaches. I mean, when I leave here, when you and I leave here and we go to Sebastian,
Right.
and I grab my car, I can go all the way up past Grant Road, beyond even. I can get up almost to Malabar. Then I'll switch over to the local talk radio up there.
Gotcha.
WMMB, and I can listen to Joe Pags up there. He's pretty good. You ever hear Joe Pags?
No.
He's good.
No.
He's good.
Nope.
So what happened this week?
So what happened this week in history? Let's talk about that. Yeah. Let's see. October 19th, 1980, veteran auto engineer and executive John Z. DeLorean is arrested in Los Angeles hotel room, complete with a briefcase containing $24 million worth of cocaine. So let's discuss that for one quick second, because he was the founder of the GTO.
Right.
Okay. And but he went into court and represented himself, and he won.
Yeah.
He proved that the FBI entrapped him, but he really was trying to get that money, all that $24 million worth of cocaine, because he needed to save his company, DeLorean.
Yeah.
They were building him over in Ireland, and he had to be really careful to keep them all working, because they would start fighting. It was the Irish were
The IRA.
the IRA people and the Catholics and the Protestants and all that. They were fighting back then and blowing each other up and all kinds of stuff. Car bombs. So he's trying to keep these people employed and happy, and he got arrested for doing a coke deal. But they did entrap him. So you know, they hung it out there like a carrot in front of him. And nobody knows that he was innocent, that he was found innocent by the jury.
Right.
Everyone just says, "Oh yeah, he's a coke guy. Yeah. You went to prison, didn't he?"
No matter what you are.
So now the DeLorean's being built by what? Is it a Florida company that's doing it now?
Yes.
Building DeLoreans?
As long as they don't put a Renault motor in it.
Yeah, they're building them down here in Florida.
That was the biggest mistake he made, putting a Renault motor in there.
Junk.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Renault.
I know.
Yeah, they do Renault motors.
Yeah, you worked on one, right?
Yeah,
You said it was a
but-
piece of junk. You didn't like it.
Yeah.
But they did pretty good in F1 now, but those engines are, big bucks.
Oh, that's what they
totally
use.
Renault.
different.
That's
Yeah,
what
they're
they
totally
use
different, yeah.
in F1. They use Renault.
No, one or two teams are using Renault engines.
Now,
Yeah.
who won? I'm sure you watched F1. so
No,
who
I
won?
haven't been watching it. Not this
Because
year.
I know they were all. I was watching ESPN the other day, and they were all Verstappen. Is that the guy's name?
Verstappen, yeah.
They predicting he was going to win. I don't know if he won. Or not.
Verstappen's had
No,
a
he was
bad
stopping.
year. and
He
he's-
won.
No, he was stopping.
He was stopping. He wasn't for going. He was for stopping.
He was
Yeah, he was
Verstappen.
stopping.
Well, Verstappen, he's won, I think, 3 championships in a row.
Yeah, he wins a lot most of the
And
races.
he's switching teams next year. He's going to another team, so that
Right.
pisses off Red Bull. I know Red Bull's not happy about that.
And I haven't watched any NASCAR at all.
Me either.
Me
It's
either.
just not really. Doesn't seem the
I don't
same
watch
anymore.
TV.
I know.
You
I
know,
put it on
It
Sunday.
hasn't been the same for years,
No.
honestly.
yeah, it's been going down.
I still like
Yeah.
watching Daytona and Talladega because they're just screaming around that
Yeah.
track. They're going 200 miles an hour, and they're drafting, and it's crazy. And
And the big one.
the big ones are really big ones.
And now
And nobody gets killed.
I saw
luckily.
an interview the other day with the kid from Malcolm in the Middle, Frankie Muniz.
Yeah.
He's going to be driving in the truck series next
Really?
year. Yep.
Wow.
He's been racing. I guess years ago they used to do celebrity races.
Yeah.
And he's been racing since, and he finally got a sponsorship for the truck series.
Yeah, wow.
So he's starting next year.
I hope he doesn't Paul Walker himself.
Yeah, right?
So anyway, let's go on here.
Keep going.
Okay, October 22nd, 1903. The Association of Licensed Automobile Manufacturers filed suit against Ford Motor Company as an unlicensed manufacturer of the internal combustion engine. It was a 1895 Selden patent, and Henry Ford just basically stole the idea and started making cars.
Yeah.
He claimed that the patent applied to all gasoline-powered engines and that he was due some money from Ford. But Henry Ford, of course, with all his money and influence, he won that case. They did not win that suit against Ford.
Yeah, we talked about this a couple of weeks ago, how much of a bastard Henry Ford
He was.
Yeah.
You know?
He was.
Sounds like surprised he didn't get off.
Right.
Yeah.
You'd think somebody would have whacked him by then.
Yeah.
But he was an anti-Semite too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, big time. Yeah, he even went over to visit Hitler at one point.
Really?
Yeah, but everyone knows that Trump is Hitler, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, everyone knows that. It's ridiculous.
You bring that up, and I had posted something. Somebody had sent me something. I had answered her back. And I said, yeah, first she just went from this. Now all of a sudden, this week Trump's Hitler. Next week he's a racist.
Right.
Make up your mind. And, Facebook took it down because I said the word Hitler.
Yeah, well, that's kind of good. I'm glad they're taking it down right now because they're all calling him Hitler. This is the name of the week.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
All right, what else you got?
He's a fry maker, though.
I'm so glad we're on Patriot Radio.
Right.
He's
a what?
He's a good French fry maker.
Yeah, he makes the fries.
He did good in the fries.
Yeah, very good.
I mean, he's talented. I mean, you watch him. He had it down, bro.
Oh yeah, he was stuffing those fries into those little boxes and everything.
And then they complain. He didn't have, I never seen a McDonald's worker wear a hairnet. Never seen it.
Right.
Especially making fries.
Yeah.
Their hair might be up, but I've never seen a hairnet.
No.
So
they were complaining because he wasn't,
because he didn't have a hairnet on.
Right, and then I kept seeing that online. Like the fry cooks don't use the hairnet.
Nope.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Besides that, he's got enough hairspray holding that thing down.
Yeah, that thing ain't going
Yeah,
anywhere.
it's not going anywhere.
What else you got?
All right, October 23rd, 1925, highway reflections are patented. Percy Shaw of Halifax, Yorkshire, I guess that's England, receives a British patent for improvements relating to the blocks for road surface marking. The invention was developed into what they now call the cat's eye road markers. You know those cat's eyes when you're driving down the highway.
Down US 1 now.
Yeah, you see those little. Yeah, they're looking at you.
They're looking at you, right?
Well, those things on US 1 are ridiculous. They do the big arrows, and you're always trying to straddle them. They won't hurt your tires. I can't see how they wouldn't.
And then another thing with this in Barefoot Bay, they have the signs on the island. And on the median in the middle, that you're going the wrong way.
Yeah.
How do you know? Why put them in the middle of the median, not on the side on the side of?
Right.
Don't put them in the middle.
Probably so the golf carts.
So each way you go, and you see you're going the wrong way.
Yeah, that's true.
And people are getting confused.
Yeah, they're confusing us.
Yeah. So go ahead. What else you got? Here we go.
All right, here we go. October 24th, 1973, heavy smog on the New Jersey Turnpike results in a massive 65-car collision in which 9 people were killed near Kearny, New Jersey. The accident began at night and continued down into the next day.
That's great.
And these cars just kept flying along, and wham, wham, they're just in the fog. They couldn't see.
Right.
And I imagine 65-car pileup.
Yeah.
I remember that. That was -3.
What's that?
So I don't remember that. It was -3.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
-3 what? Degrees?
No, in 73, I was -3.
Oh, you were -3.
He wasn't even born yet.
You weren't born. I get it now. Okay.
Man, you a young guy.
Yeah. Wow.
Jesse's the youngest one in the room.
That's when I graduated in 73.
Did you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Bunch of old farts.
Yeah.
Yep,
Old bastard you.
Yep. Wouldn't trade it for anything.
Yeah.
We had good music, good cars, and the girls wore mini skirts. All right,
They don't wear
October.
nothing now.
And they burned their bras that year, right?
Probably, yeah.
So
October 25th, 1910, pioneer American racing driver Barney Oldfield defeats boxer Jack Johnson in a match race at the Sheepshead Bay track in Brooklyn, New York. And the reason I bring that up, even though no one really cares, is because it was huge back then. It was a giant event. Yeah, we're all coughing
What
for
the
some
hell's
reason.
going on over here?
Something's going in the air or
Yeah,
something.
it got really warm in here, too.
It did. It's
Me and
really,
Mike are
really
fine
hot.
on this side, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, October 26th, a big day for all of us. October 26, 1954, the small block Chevy was introduced. The future of Chevrolet, of the high-performance American cars, is secured with the advent of the light and powerful 265 Chevrolet V8.
Powerful 265.
Powerful 265. Has anyone ever built up a 265?
I don't think
you
so.
know of?
I don't think so.
think so either.
And they says 54, so they didn't. None of the small block Chevys made it to the 54 Vet then, right? They were all.
No, they was
Six
those were
cylinders,
the
weren't
with
they?
blue flame engine. Was
Is
that
that
what
what
it's
it
called?
was in the 54 Vet?
Yeah, it was a.
You know,
It
Steve,
was a 4-cylinder. It
Well,
was a
54 was a 6-cylinder. inline
6-cylinder.
six.
inline six.
Yep.
Blue something. Blue flame. Blue something.
Is
Huh?
It had a name.
Yeah,
That
Blue
engine had a
Streak or
name.
something.
Blue Streak.
Yeah,
Blue
Yeah,
Streak,
something like that. Yeah.
Blue something.
But
Because
then
they didn't put it until the 55 came out. They put
Right.
the 265.
and they put them in the Bel Airs too, the 265s.
Yeah.
And, yeah. And that was the beginning. Now look what they've done. Now look what you've done, Chevrolet. All right, we're going to take a break, and we get back. We're going to do a whole bunch of tech talk for you big tech talk fans out there. So we'll be right back.
For state-of-the-art auto glass and windshield services, make it American Auto Glass. American Auto Glass has over 20 years of experience working on glass in cars, trucks, motorhomes, buses, and all commercial vehicles, even helping you save time, speeding up your insurance claim for free glass replacement, both in-shop and mobile for most vehicles. Trust American Auto Glass, your one-stop local business. 281 Sebastian Boulevard in Sebastian. American Auto Glass.
When the check engine light comes on, turn to Treasure Coast Auto of Vero Beach. Time for an oil change? Turn to Treasure Coast Auto of Vero Beach. Brake work, alignments, maintenance, and more? Turn to Treasure Coast Auto of Vero Beach. Your certified service center specializing in alignments, repairs, oil changes, radiators, brakes, even auto electric repair. Just east of US 1 at 1212 23rd Street, Vero Beach. Turn to the local mechanics you can trust. Treasure Coast Auto of Vero Beach.
At Sunshine Furniture, our 35,000 square foot showroom is filled with the largest selection of in-stock coastal furniture on the Treasure Coast. Dining and bedroom sets, occasional tables, sofas, sleeper sofas, love seats, and chairs in all the latest styles and colors from Tommy Bahama, Lexington, Hooker, Riverside, Universal Coastal Living, Four Seasons, Braxton Color, and Capri. We're the outdoor furniture experts and have hundreds of styles of any patio furniture you need, including a gallery of Berlin Gardens and Bollywood. We specialize in fire pits, outdoor rugs, umbrellas, and replacement cushions. Right now, we're having a huge fall sale with lots of great markdowns and discounts on everything you need for your Florida home, including all pictures, lamps, and accessories half price. Sunshine Furniture, $12.95 US 1 in the Publix Plaza, Vero Beach. Family owned and operated since 1991. Don't forget to visit our outlet store directly across the street, filled with lots of brand name closeout and sale items. Visit our website at sunshinefurniturecasual.com.
Enjoy Riverside Theater's Comedy Zone, where the comedy is wild, untamed, and downright hilarious. Come out this Friday and Saturday night at 6 and 8 p.m. for the Treasure Coast's best live stand-up comedy show, featuring nationally recognized comedians with cabaret-style seating and food and drink table service. Warning, you may laugh until it hurts. Kickstart your evening with live entertainment, food, and drinks at Live in the Loop. Buy tickets at riversidetheater.com and get ready for a night of non-stop laughs.
Welcome back to Classic Car Radio. I'm Keith McDonald, and I'm here with all my friends, the usual clowns.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got some tech talk to do, and if you have a question, you can send it to AmericanCarClassics@gmail.com. That's our old address, but we still go by that, AmericanCarClassics@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go. We got James in Vero Beach. I have an opportunity to purchase a 70 El Camino 350 4-speed. It's solid and has a 12-year-old paint job on it. The guy who owns it told me to make an offer and just wondering what you guys think it's worth. That's all we know.
Right, it's a
It's
70
a
El
350,
Camino.
70. It's a nice looking car.
They don't say it's an SS, so
Nope.
it's probably go for 20.
I think if it was an SS, he would have mentioned it in the letter. Don't you think?
Yeah, well, like again, just like the Chevelle, it's tough to tell anything that's an SS in 70 because you can't go by the VIN.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay.
After 68, you can't go by the VIN because all the SSs were made at the dealership.
Really? I did not know that.
Yeah, you could order the way you want to order, but it didn't matter in the VIN, not like before.
Yeah, you need
Right,
the
I
build
see.
sheet.
What's that?
The build sheet.
You need the build sheet.
I see.
You need the anything you could find.
Right.
I had the original invoice. I had the build sheet. I had a whole bunch of stuff with I had the protective plate on my car.
Yeah.
But like the 70 El Camino 354 speed, I don't know if it's in pretty good shape, maybe 20. I don't know.
Offer him
Yeah,
20
what do you
and see if he'll
guys
take it.
17 to 20.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I would do.
Yeah.
There you
I just
go.
seen one.
Yeah, it doesn't have a back seat, so.
And Jake showed me one he was interested in. It was like 19 grand or something.
Yeah.
For 70-ish.
It was a 70.
It was a 70?
It wasn't an SS. It didn't have a cow hood or nothing like that.
Right,
But
right.
it looked clean. I mean, looked fairly nice.
He's all done. He can't have no
It
more
was under
cars.
20.
Can't have no more cars.
He's cut off.
Yeah.
He's cut. So there you go.
So there you go. That's what it's worth, James. Good luck with that. Maybe we'll see you around at the car shows.
If you want to wait till January, there's a beautiful 70 El Camino going off at Kiss Me.
Oh, is it really?
Tom Gore's.
Yeah. That's
Oh, is
nice.
it really?
Yeah, it's a
showed me
70,
pictures
70
of it.
SS. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Red, black stripes.
Nice. Very nice. All right. Dennis from Sebastian asks, and this is kind of falling in line with the whole SS thing.
Yep.
How can I tell if my 79 Z28 is a real Z28 or not? Thanks.
Yeah, you need the build sheet. There's build sheets are underneath those rear seats on them.
Yeah.
And I think there's no underneath the gas tank.
Right, underneath. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you have to drop the gas tank and find that one, or you can look under the rear seat.
Yep.
Have the VIN number and the factory options the car came with, like Z28 Rally Sport, or whatever trim code the car was from birth. Otherwise, go to Chevy-Camaro.com, where they have decoding info for VINs for all years of Camaro. So that's pretty handy.
Yeah.
That's www.chevy-camaro.com. And they have someone there has decoding information. That's pretty neat. Throw in the VIN, you can find out if you got a real Z28.
Yeah.
Those are the soft nose years. Those are good looking cars. I like those. 79, 80,
Yeah, I like them
81.
too. They had the stripe on the bottom. I think
Yeah.
it looked really nice.
Really nice.
Yeah.
Well defined. Basically,
that's what-
sticker cars, not
That's
very
what
powerful.
Dale and Nancy had, right?
Right.
The
Yep. They
79.
still do. Yep.
Yeah.
That beautiful blue one.
Yeah.
It's dark blue with a light blue stripe. Very nice. Really classy looking.
You don't see too many around.
No, not at all. I don't know why.
They were rust buckets.
Were they?
Were they really?
Yeah, they rusted out.
Yeah.
I got two of them.
You got two of them?
Yeah,
The soft
281s.
nose?
Yeah, I have 281 Z28s.
Oh.
Oh, really?
One's a T-top car and one's a non-T-top car.
Excuse
And
me.
would they come with 350s in them or 305s?
Both 350s.
Oh, nice.
Wow. That's good.
All right.
All right, there you go, Dennis from Sebastian. There's another car I'd like to see around when if you get that thing going and get
If
it
you
on
buy
the
it,
road.
yeah.
If you buy it.
Yeah.
All right, Gilbert from Palm Bay says, guys, I'll be replacing front struts in the next couple of days on a 2008 Taurus X. I bought the strut coil mount assembly and put it all together. I would appreciate some suggestions on the most efficient way to remove the old ones. Are those dangerous to pull? They're not, are they? They're pretty
No, he
simple.
bought the whole
right?
assembly, so
Yeah.
it'll come right out. It's a whole assembly.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. It just unbolts and pulls out.
The whole string, the spring
Yeah.
comes on it, strut mount and everything.
Yeah.
A lot easier that way.
Oh,
Okay.
good.
Yep. So
That's
basically,
pretty
I just
simple
jack
then.
it up, put some jacks underneath the frame so you can let the wheels hang down,
Right.
and then put the jack back underneath the control arm, jack it back up, take the strut nuts off, take the lower strut nuts off, and then,
You're
you can cheat and do it without the brake caliper and the axle, but it's easier to take some
that
stuff
off, too.
apart. Yeah, and then just lower it down with the nuts off the strut on the top and the bottom, and it should come right out.
And
Just
if
watch
you-
the brake
and
lines.
if you take those things off, it'll make it lighter anyway to hold on to it, too. You don't want them
Yep.
just stuff dropping.
Just watch the way the brake lines route, because some of them, the brake lines go in front or behind, and once you put the strut in, you put it on the wrong way, you got to take the brake line off or the strut back off.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Yeah.
So there you go. Just be careful, Gilbert,
With those brakes.
Yeah,
with those
Gilbert.
brakes. Yep.
Be careful, Gilbert.
Be careful, Gilbert. Okay. Mike from Vero Beach, another guy in Vero Beach. He says, hey guys, I have a 1989 Ford F-250 4x4. My AC will come on and get very cold. After about 15 minutes, we'll start putting out warm air. And I have to turn it off. But we had a question like this very recently.
Yeah.
I turn it off for 15 to 20 minutes and then roll down the windows. Then when I turn it back on, it usually will get cold again, but not always. Any help is appreciated. Love your show, by the way. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, Mike. Thank you, too, for listening. Mike from Vero Beach. What do you say, guys?
Charge your air conditioning.
Yep.
Yeah. Could be low on charge.
Got a
Yep.
leak.
Yeah, he's not saying is the compressor going on, not going on.
Right.
Who knows?
Well, it must be going on if it gets cold first, Yeah,
if it's low on Freon, no, like if it's cold out in the morning, a lot of cars, like we get in low on Freon, they're pretty cold in the morning, but then as the day progresses and heats up,
Yeah.
Can't keep up, and then just
Right.
everybody's like, it's cold in the morning, but by the time lunchtime, it's hot.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, bring it to your local repair. Let them vacuum it down.
Right.
See
Bring
how
him to
much-
Steve. He's got nothing to
Yeah,
do with his
reclaim it.
shop.
See,
Sure.
see how low they are.
Steve.
They'll do a performance test for you,
Yeah.
and then
He'll do it.
We've seen some
I could be a salesman, bro.
Hey,
There you go.
He can perform
Just
a
gotta-
leak test, make sure
Yeah.
nothing's leaking. He can do all that stuff over there.
Yeah,
Just in passing, if you go up to Palm Bay Road
Right.
on US 1 and you hang a left, in the first block of buildings, there's a hair salon and there's a
Right.
dog grooming place
And a
there's a
radiator
little
shop.
church. Around the back, there's a guy, and all he does all day is AC.
And radiators.
Does he do radiators?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that. I spoke to him, and he's like, he's got cars all lined up, and he's
Yeah.
what are you doing with all these cars? AC.
Yep.
AC. So, right, you just pull up. He's a pretty nice guy.
Yeah.
No signs out front, nothing. He just goes by word of mouth.
Yeah.
And people, he's always packed. He's always packed with cars.
And if you go-
See, I
everybody
go
needs
there because I service that salon there once a month.
Right.
And every time I go there with my guy to work and do that salon floors, he's next door and he's just packed with cars.
Yeah.
He does a good job, obviously.
And if you go past there,
Yeah.
on the same road,
Yeah.
at the
Palm
end
Bay
of the,
Road.
on the side road, by the railroad tracks.
Okay. Yeah.
You go down to the end of that, that's where Donnie Ray is. He's a painter. He don't have any signs up either, but you'll see like 30 cars in there.
Well, if you go over the tracks,
No, before the tracks, you make the right turn.
the right
off
turn.
Palm Bay Road.
Oh, okay.
Before you get to, you see the radiator guy is right there.
There's a little
There's a
little
street
road,
there. It looks
yeah.
like it's abandoned, but if you make the right there and go all the way to the end,
So
there's a-
that's where you got your car painted?
that's where I got my Chevelle
Uh-huh,
painted. Yeah,
okay.
Nice guy.
All right, good. All right, finally, Roger, right up in Grant, speaking of up north, he says, over the past few weeks of heavy rains, I got 3 inches of water in the driver's side floorboard of my 72 Colors convertible. I removed the seats and carpet, get them dried out. I'm pretty sure the problem is in the front. As I ran water, the coil area under the rear edge of the hood, it poured right in to the driver's side floor through the kick panel. I removed the kick panel, ran water, and it poured right out. So I checked the passenger side, and it doesn't leak. The water goes out the bottom of the car. So what's the problem here?
Well, there's got to be something that's blocking it, the water from going out.
yeah.
So the coil, that cowl drains are they're supposed to go down into that vent and go out through the bottom, right?
Yeah.
the cowl drains are on each side of the A pillar.
Yeah, it's either something's
Okay.
clogging or you got a rust hole somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Try to get in there and either blow them out or.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
But you
put
know
a
what
shop
happened?
vac in there first. Shop vac and
Yeah, because the leaves just hang on the cowl and they get
Yeah.
behind there. So.
72, it's probably got rust.
Real quick, Fall Festival again up in Fort Pierce, Orange Avenue Baptist Church and School, 100 Cyclone Drive. That's this Saturday. The car show's from 10 to 2. And St. Sebastian Trunk or Treat. That's Sunday, October 27th from 3 to 5.
all right. Thank you very much, Michael.
Yep.
All right, we are Classic Car Radio Vero Beach, and guess what? We are out of here.
Peace.
See ya.
Put the pedal to the metal.